it's Miss Janelle from the Ella Johnson Library, and today we are going to have some science fun and make elephant toothpaste. This experiment will use a variety of things from your household, so I'm going to show you what we need and then we'll get started. Today for your elephant toothpaste experiment, what you will need is a 2-liter bottle, dry active yeast, a little bit of water, hydrogen peroxide. The higher the percentage, the better the experiment will be. Some liquid dish soap, measuring utensils, a spoon, and if you'd like to color your toothpaste, just a little bit of food coloring. So the first thing you need to do for your experiment is to measure half a cup of hydrogen peroxide and place it inside of your 2-liter bottle. Then you will measure a 1/4 cup of the dish soap and put it into the 2-liter bottle as well. And then you're going to swirl them around to mix them up. If you're adding food coloring, you can go ahead and do it right now. Then in a separate container, you're going to mix together a little bit of water and 1 packet of yeast or 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast if you have it in a container. You're going to mix it with the water and let it sit for 5 minutes so that all of the water is absorbed into the yeast. Now, you're going to combine the yeast water into the 2-liter bottle that has the dish soap and the hydrogen peroxide. Make sure you do this in a sink or outside. Make sure you're wearing protective equipment like eyeglasses and you have an adult or guardian with you while you're doing this. When you put the yeast water into the 2-liter bottle, what should happen is foam will slowly begin to rise up through the 2-liter bottle and out the top, like you're squeezing toothpaste out of a tube. So I'm going to mix up my ingredients and then we'll go outside and see exactly what our elephant toothpaste looks like. Alright, so we have our experiment all set up. So what's going to happen is we're going to have a decomposition reaction. And what happens is hydrogen peroxide decomposes into water and oxygen, which means that they separate. So when we add the yeast, it's going to catalyze the decomposition so that it's going to decompose much more quickly. And the dish soap will capture that oxygen and we will see the decomposition happening right before us. So again, make sure you have a parent or guardian when you're doing this and you wear your protective gear. I'm going to pour our yeast water into our hydrogen peroxide and our soap, and hopefully we will make some elephant toothpaste. Alright, so it's happening a little bit slow, but I think it's working. So what happened is we didn't have quite enough of the liquid in there to make it come out the top. So I'll just go ahead and manually squish it, and you can see that we do in fact have toothpaste. Alright, so that was Science Fun with Miss Janelle. Go ahead and send us photos or videos of you making elephant toothpaste at home. And I hope to see you guys at the library very soon where we can do some more science together. Have a good day.